What's up, everybody? This is Carmine Davis, and you are watching and listening to The Carmine Davis Show. Okay, get in here, girl. Let's talk. It's a lot to get into. A lot of these hot topics. But before we do, make sure you guys subscribe, rate, and review this podcast. I don't do it for my health. Make sure you guys follow us on all of our socials. Instagram.com/Carmine Davis. TikTok.com/ Instagram.com/ Carmine Davis Show. TikTok.com/ Carmine Davis, X.com/ Carmine Davis, I guess, BlueSky.com. I'm on Blue Sky, Threads, we're everywhere, at Carmine Davis everywhere. Let's get into these hot topics. Okay, so Drake. Okay, so Drake is mad. Okay, LoveBscott.com confirms Drake accuses Universal Music of defamation in second legal action over Kendrick Lamar's Not Like Us single. Just one day after Drake filed a petition accusing Universal Music of conspiring with Spotify to falsely boost the numbers of Kendrick Lamar's diss track Not Like Us, the Canadian rapper has filed a second action, this one in Texas, claiming that UMG was aware that the song falsely accused him of pedophilia, but chose to distribute it anyway. The new filing filed late Monday and made public on Tuesday claims UMG funneled payments to iHeart as part of a pay-to-play scheme to promote the song on the radio. But the filing also offers key new details about Drake's grievances toward UMG, the label where he had spent his entire career. In it, he says UMG knew that Kendrick's song falsely accused him of being a certified pedophile and a predator, but chose to release it anyway. UMG could have refused to release or distribute the song or required the offending material to be edited or removed, Drake's lawyer wrote. But UMG chose to do the opposite. UMG designed, financed, and then executed a plan to turn Not Like Us into a viral mega hit with the intent of using this spectacle to harm to Drake and his businesses to drive consumer hysteria and, of course, massive revenues. The plan succeeded, likely beyond UMG's wildest expectations. I think that's what this is all about. Like the New York filing on Monday, the new petition isn't quite a lawsuit. Instead, it's so-called pre-action filing aimed taking dispositions from the key figure at UMG and iHeart in order to obtain more information that might support Drake's accusations in a future lawsuit. In seeking that information, Drake's lawyers say they already have enough evidence to pursue a claim of defamation against UMG, but that they might also tack on claims of civil fraud and racketeering based on what they discovered from the depositions. UMG and iHeart Radio did not immediately return requests for comment on the new filing. Lamar is not named as a respondent in the filing and is not legally accused of any wrongdoing. Universal Music Group responded to yesterday's filings with a statement provided to Billboard. The suggestion that UMG would do anything to undermine any of this artist is offensive and untrue. The company said, "We employ the highest ethical practices in our marketing and promotional campaigns." Yeah, right. No amount of contrived and absurd legal arguments and pre-action submissions can mask the fact that fans chose the music they want to hear. Okay. Like Monday's bombshell petition, the new filing in Texas is another remarkable escalation in the high-profile beef between the two stars, which saw Drake and Lamar exchanging stinging diss tracks over a period of months earlier this year. Such beefs happen frequently in the world of hip-hop, but neither one of them thought that either side would take legal actions over the insults. Hold on, I got my eyes burning and burning. It also represents a deepening of the rift between Drake and UMG, where the star has spent his entire career, first through signing a deal with Lil Wayne, Young Money imprint, which was distributed by Republic Records, then by signing directly to Republic. Lamar, too, has spent his entire career associated with UMG and is currently signed to a licensing deal with Interscope. In Tuesday's new petition, Drake essentially accused the music giants of using illegal means to unfairly prioritize one of its artists over the other. Before it approved the release of the song, UMG knew that the song itself, as well as its accompanying album art and music video, attacked the character of another one of UMG's most prominent artists, Drake, by falsely accusing him of being a sex offender, engaging in pedophilic acts, harboring sex offenders, and committing other criminal sexual acts. His lawyer's right. All right, well, child, I don't know what's going on with my eye. I need to hurry up. Okay, so we're gonna make this quick because my eye is crazy. Okay, so look, Drake is clearly upset. As long as he's been on UMG, he's been that boy, and then now they're switching. It feels like they're switching in their priority and going to Kendrick, right? And I think Drake underestimated what this would be to Kendrick, like what this meant for his career. Like I think he tried to play it off like, nah, they would never do this, but Kanye had already said how Drake has a really rich daddy over there at University MG allegedly, and I think he's upset. And I think Kendrick about to do the Super Bowl. Kendrick will be bigger than ever. He just released an album, and I think again, and he's not letting up off of Drake. And Not Like Us is a hit, and it's like I feel like he feels some type of way because he's not prioritized anymore, and that they have come out and said all these things about him, and I think he is really feeling it. And I think he felt like his run was just gonna be a run where he's protected in the music industry. It's definitely giving Karen. Like you want to rap and like have the idea of being a rapper and doing a rap, but it's time to actually be a rapper and do rap shit, and that might be compete. And now you're at the bottom, and I don't think he knows how to deal with it. Leave a comment below if you understand where I'm coming from. Pumping artificial streams like he didn't benefit from it is crazy. Like all these things I feel like he benefited from at that time, but it was different when it was him. You get what I'm saying? Like now that it's against him, it's a problem. Leave a comment below if you understand where I'm coming from. And we're going to move on to the next topic. But before we do, make sure you guys subscribe, rate, and review this podcast. Make sure you guys follow us on all of our socials. Instagram.com/Carmine Davis. Instagram.com/Carmine Davis Show. TikTok.com/Carmine Davis. @Carmine Davis. Twitter, X.com/Carmine Davis. Blue Sky, Threads. I'm everywhere. Okay. This next hot topic is from LoveYouScott.com. Wendy Williams is now permanently incapacitated from her tragic dementia battle, her guardian reveals in court. TV personality Wendy Williams is now permanently why can I not say this? TV personality Wendy Williams is now permanently incapacitated in just months after her diagnosis with frontotemporal dementia and aphasia was made public. Wendy Williams is permanently incapacitated from her tragic dementia battle, her guardian claimed in court. The U.S. Sun can exclusively reveal the stunning court admission by attorneys for Wendy's guardian, Sabrina Morrissey, which has entered into the records as she battles with Lifetime over the documentary Where is Wendy Williams? In the filing, Sabrina's legal team calls Wendy 60, an acclaimed entertainer who tragically has been affected by early onset dementia and as a result has become cognitively impaired and permanently incapacitated. The admittance of the extent of Wendy's illness is a crushing blow to her loyal fan base, many who have held out hope that one day she would make a triumphant return. The filing further states in January 2022, after becoming aware of a pattern of disturbing events concerning Wendy's welfare and finances, Wells Fargo took the highly unusual step of initiating a guardianship proceeding on its own initiative in the Supreme Court of New York County. The guardianship proceeding to seek the court appointment of an independent guardian for Wendy's financial affairs. In the document, the guardian's legal team pleads to the court for certain portions of the case about Wendy's health, familial relationships, and finances to be redacted to protect her privacy. We respectfully request that the court grant plaintiff motions for limited redactions to protect non-public information from the guardianship proceedings that has been placed under seal by the court overseeing that proceeding. The papers continued. Restraining orders and lawsuits. Back in February, Wendy's guardian tried to stop Lifetime from releasing its documentary with the iconic talk show host with a restraining order. The request was quickly overturned by an appellate judge who found stopping Lifetime from airing the documentary would be an impermissible, poor restraint on speech that violates the First Amendment of the institution. Wendy's guardian filed a lawsuit against Lifetime and the production companies involved in it on February the 20th. We talked about this on the show, just days before the documentary was released. But according to the filing, the Guardian never served the original complaint. She filed an amended complaint on September 16, 2024, which was served to all defendants, including A&E Television Network's Entertainment One reality production, Lifetime Entertainment Services, Creature Films, and director Mark Ford. The suit was then moved to federal court from New York Supreme Court in October. Wendy Williams praised for calling out Diddy's scary behavior 9 years before his arrest on sex trafficking charges. Since then, the defendants have filed countersuits against Wendy's guardians. Whew. The decision to share this news was difficult and made after careful consideration, not only to advocate for understanding and compassion for Wendy, but to raise awareness about aphasia and frontotemporal dementia and support the thousands of others are facing similar circumstances when regarding discussing her how her guardianship came about and them announcing her illness. Receiving a diagnosis has enabled Wendy to receive the medical care she needs. Oh, prayers for Wendy. This is just so sad. Like, because I too am someone who kind of hoped that Wendy would come back and come back stronger. You know, you wish well for her and you want her to do well, but it's not looking good. We have to pray for Wendy. Leave a comment below, some love for Wendy. It's not looking good for her to ever sit in that chair again. It's not looking good. All right, we're going to go on to the next hot topic. My eyes are falling apart. My face is like, I just sat in this chair and my face is like swelling up. Like, I don't know what's going on. Like, I need to dust and clean this motherfucker up. Let's go on to the next hot topic. But before we do, guys, make sure you guys subscribe, rate, and review this podcast. I don't do it for my health. Make sure you follow us on all of our socials. Instagram.com/Carmine Davis. Instagram.com/Carmine Davis Show. TikTok.com/@Carmine Davis. Facebook.com/Carmine Davis. We're everywhere. Okay, from LoveyScott.com, Flo Milli apparently confirmed she's pregnant after denouncing rumors. Earlier this month, the evidence suggests Flo Milli was pregnant, and in November the 12th video previewing a new song, there was a clip of a man rubbing what seemed to be a baby bump. Later, though, Flo tweeted, "Damn, I can't be bloated." On Monday, November 25th, the 24-year-old took to Instagram to share a series of stunning selfies in the clip. The Alabama native showcased what appeared to be a glowing baby bump, accompanied by a bold caption, "Only bitch I'm in competition with is me." Oh, she's pregnant. The post quickly took the internet by storm by sparking excitement and surprise among fans. This apparent confirmation comes after ongoing speculation about the rapper's pregnancy. While fans have flooded social media with congratulatory messages, curiosity lingers about the details of Flo Milli has yet to share, most notably the identity of the baby's father. That's what I want to know. The rising star has kept her personal life private, but dropped hints earlier this year during a July 2024 interview when asked about her relationship status. She coyly replied, "I wouldn't say I'm single." She's such a Capricorn. That's my Capricorn sister. We like to keep our relationships very private, separated from our businesses and our, keeping even our personal lives. We keep it pretty separated. Like, your friends don't always know what's going on in your romantic life. Like, you just try to keep things, and it's called balance to us. So congratulations to Flo Milli. She looks good. And that's the show. I don't have nothing else to say. My eyes are falling off and I'm running out of time. Make sure you guys subscribe to our podcast. Follow us on all of our socials, Instagram.com/Carmine Davis, Instagram.com/Carmine Davis Show, TikTok.com/@Carmine Davis, Facebook.com/Carmine Davis, Twitter, whatever, X, Blue Sky. I'm everywhere at Carmine Davis. I love you guys. Bye.